Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joey Angel, and tonight is the last shot I will be firing. And that shot is going to be your one to the head. I'm not going to be all bitter, and I'm not going to placate it. What I'm going to do instead is sit here and forget Brad, forget Vince Russo. I'm talking to you, Andrew Carter, the man that runs All Action Wrestling, the man that I've known for 11 fucking years, and the man that's running a corrupt industry. You have trashed everyone. We already know this. We've already played a bunch of it, but you and I have played this stupid fucking back and forth game for too long. Like two idiots dancing off a fucking canyon, not knowing how much trouble we're about to get ourselves into. Fair call? Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, I've lost fans and you've lost fucking fans. And I know you're going to continue going. I know the wheel's going to continue to cog along and they're going to continue moving with or without me. But I could give two shits. But a word to the wise, to the trainees out there watching right now. If you go with Andrew the Shark Carter, you are going with a fraud. You're going with a guy whose arrogant level is higher than the fucking roof. And you are going with a man that is in control of, he's in control of a sheet where he can clearly book himself to be in the main match. But you know what? He's not paying for it. You're paying for it. The fans and the trainees, you're paying for it. Shark, I've known you for longer than over a decade, mate. Like, so therefore, it's come to an extent that the respect that I've seen you get from the Australian Wrestling Society is null and void. You have no respect from these people. And you know why you have no respect from these people? It's because you show them none in return. And isn't that the most important thing? Like, as people, isn't that the most important thing? Just in society, really? Treat others the way you would want to be treated. But instead, Shark, you put yourself in an ivory tower on this fucking stupid tier, and you seem to think that you are better than everyone else. And you take your friends up the tower with you, but this is me and you talking, buddy. How is it okay for some, but wrong for others? How is it okay for guys like Killer and you name it, everyone else in the company to sell merchandise, but I am not allowed? And my merchandise was selling out, and you know that. But you banned me. And then when I stopped doing that, just to keep you happy, I played the game and I was like, no worries, I will stop selling my own merchandise. Instead, you know what, I'll get my own shirts printed up and I'll just throw a shirt out to a fan because I love the fans. And then you go, uh-oh, the fans like you better than me. Better fucking stop Joey from fucking throwing shirts out to the fan. Next week fucking Dallas Knights doing it. Like, oh, sorry, B-Money. Look, mate, you can't have the double standard, and you can't have... You can glitz and glam your shows up all you want. You can genuinely fucking spend $1 million to make your show look good on a ring, on guardrails, on fucking lighting, on scaffolding, on whatever the fuck you want, on Titantrons. Whatever you want. You can spend all the fucking time in your shaver shop or at home with Cam, all you fucking want. But the quality is not there. The quality of a sport that so many have like trained their asses off to make good is crap in your company. Yet you still claim that you're better than all of them. And that's just, it's not a fair fucking thing, man. It is not fair. You know it, I know it. But it's a scapegoat. It's a scapegoat fucking company. And the reason it's a scapegoat company is because I remember back in the day when you used to love Vince Russo when everyone hated him, and who's booking your fucking shows? Vince Russo. And don't play on your fucking wrestlers and your trainees. He's entirely booking the show. He's not. You have a say. So pull your fucking head out of your ass and grow some balls and protect a company that you built. Don't pretend that oh, this is best for business, because that's not best for fucking business. You're not fucking Vince McMahon. Right? You get it? Are you getting it now? You can't take guys that are loyal to your company, exhaust them for all they're worth, and then fuck them off just because they're a threat to your spot on the card. You can't do that. That is just disrespectful, and it's a dog act to anyone. Even in real life, you want metaphors and you want fucking comparisons. I can turn around and tell you, mate, that like, it's the same thing. You send me stupid gifts and you go on about my angelic entertainment. It's the same thing that I say to my musicians. Are you in it for the music, or are you in it for the money? Because my music company, Angelic Entertainment, sorry, that wasn't a shameless plug, just trying to educate you guys on what I'm talking about for those that don't know. My music company, we are a non-for-profit organisation that promotes live local music. I don't earn a cent. It costs me a shitload, but you know why I'm doing it? For no profit whatsoever. It's costing me money to run it, and I'm doing it by myself, with the exception of a handful of people that are loyal to me, but they don't give me money for it, and I don't ask them for money, Shark. You know why I do it? For the love of music. You're doing it just to make yourself look good. You're not doing it because you fucking love wrestling, Shark. You're doing it to make yourself look like a fucking superstar. Shark, you're nearly fucking 30 years old. Grow the fuck up, alright? And I went into this knowing I was going to lose friends. I went into this knowing that people were going to hate me. Because, you know what, you cannot get everyone to love you. I understand this. I do understand this, and you know, it was a fucking tough decision to make. Filming this video was a tough decision to make. It takes a lot out of you mentally, especially when you're a single father fucking running a life. But when you have people sending you stupid fucking gifts, that's ridiculous. Shark, at the end of the day, this was never about the money. This was about you respecting the other industries that are genuinely trying to show people and raise a generation of people how to wrestle professionally, not skimp out on fucking training facilities just to have them wrestle on a mat. It's ridiculous. The pressure you put on these people, and when they don't live to your standard, you just take the piss out of them with Brad and your fucking buddies. James Grace used to be your buddy, Chris Target used to be your buddy, and Brad's always whispering in your ear. And you cannot stand up for yourself. So out of the two of us here, who is the bigger fucking coward, mate? I've called you out. And it is time, it is absolutely time, that you and I need to talk to each other face to face without your fucking entourage of corrupt dickheads. I have had other wrestlers who don't want their name mentioned telling me that you've done the same thing to them. I've seen you book WWE guys using other people's money. And I've seen you embarrass people and put them in situations just so you can have another fucking cent in your pocket. I have seen you, and you know what we said, let's keep it professional, but I can't keep it professional anymore because you made it personal by sending this shit. And I can say I've seen you treat other women badly. I've seen you badmouth fans. I've seen you fucking trash, absolutely trash, vocally, you know, like not physically, trash guys that have your back right now. I've heard you trash and Killer. I remember when you fired Deli because you reckon Deli was about to rock up to a show on fucking ecstasy. I've heard you trash Craven for not being there on time. I've heard you trash Viper because Viper was more popular than you were at the time. Again, I am not fucking innocent in all of this. I will never ever claim to be innocent in all of this. And at least I can fucking take responsibility for my own actions. But Shark, where are you? You can run your radio stations all you want. But when you have hard-working companies out there that really are actually a better show than what you are, and I'm not talking about production value, I'm talking about wrestling. There are better shows out there than you. So much further. And you can't admit it. You're too arrogant to admit it. In fact, it's almost like you're scared. So it's almost like you do know it, actually. Come to think of it, it's almost like you know it, but you're way too scared to admit it. So you put on this fucking facade that you're better than everyone, when deep inside you're a scared little boy. Well, be scared. Because I'm trying to bring justice back to wrestling. I'm trying to bring justice back to the people that are working hard, and I'm trying to educate those that are just entering the industry and they don't know any better. So, to those that want to be a professional wrestler, I want to emphasize on the commitment and the hard work it actually takes to be a pro wrestler. Alright? To those of you that strive and have the dream to be the pro wrestler that you want to be, you need to focus on it, and you need to make sure that you respect the industry. You need commitment, you need hard work to do that. And if you don't have that, it's a very politically infused industry. It's going to be very hard for you to understand this, but as I said, this is going to be my final shot, so I want to end this video with you all knowing that look, if you're going to have a dream, do it the right way. If you're going to build a business, do it the right way. And don't get into an industry like wrestling because you want fortune and fame. If you strive and your goal is to be in WWE, chase it. Chase it relentlessly. If you're just happy being an independent performer, continue doing it, because you know what, that's what makes you happy. And you know what, happiness is the key to our entire existence as human beings. And Andrew, I didn't strive to destroy AEW, and I don't want to be the guy that does that. I'm not trying to kill AEW, but the reputation you've made is a reputation you've made because you've written it on paper, not because you've earned it, because you paid for it with other people's money. So how about we end it here? I know you'll have your laughs. I know you'll have your little bickering. But the main key is, I hope you've learned something from this. And I hope you've taken something in. Because if you haven't, buddy, I feel sorry for you at the end of the day. I really do. So ladies and gentlemen, I will see you really, really soon. And I'll keep you updated, so stay tuned to this page. And Vince Russo, I'll come after you next, motherfucker. If I don't see a change in those shitty fucking storylines you're writing, I'll be coming for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Joey Angel. I am also Jeff Lorenz. I am loyal to the people that love me, and I respect those who hate me. Everything I do for everyone is for them. And maybe I don't do enough for myself, but this here is for myself and for everyone. So you know what? Do not forget where you came from, and do not forget your dreams. Okay? Joey Angel out. Boom. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned and I'll be here. I'll see you all guys real soon. Sleep tight.